Communication skills at your workplace is considered as one of the most important skills you should develop. I made a previous video earlier on how you can develop communication skills, but that was a generic level of discussion. Today I'm going to talk about something very specific to corporate world. How you can build communication and that can help you excel at your workplace. You have to think about something very important, as even if you know the coding skills, even if you know the skills to develop a new application, communication is the vital skills. There are two types of skills. One is functional skills and another is vital skills. What is functional skills? Functional skills are those skills that can be replaced. If you only have functional skills, then my friend, you are replaceable at your workplace. So start building vital skills that cannot be replaced by anyone. So communication is a vital skills, and if you develop the skills, you will excel at your workplace. Nobody can replace you. So communication has a different level, different part, and the way I say is like there are verbal communication, written communication, and your personal appearance also acts as a communication, because the gestures, what you do, is a part of communication. So written communication, you need to know how you need to write an email. How do you write an email? Do you have any idea how to write an email? Do you know what is the email? What's the title? What's the subject? What's the body? Do you know when to add signature? How you need to design your signature? These are nitty-gritties of written communication. Do you know how you can document your code the way it is easily understandable for other person who is reading it for the first time? That is a part of communication. So communication skills development is like something very minutely observed skills. You need to observe it very minutely, very keenly, and make sure that whenever you fail or you struggle in articulating your sentence into a written communication or a verbal communication, take a break, take a deep breath, and then answer, and then start communicating, and then start writing. It just takes a couple of seconds for your brain to articulate sentence, or combine different thoughts process into a sentence. So one, you need to make sure how should you write an email. That is very important at your workplace. Have you heard of minutes of meetings? Have you ever written minutes of meetings? I have a special video on how you can write minutes of meeting very effectively. I do practice at my workplace, and I know that minutes of meetings are very important type of communication for people who were not part of the meeting or who could not join that meeting, right? So communication is, like I said, base of your success. If you are a good communicator, you can go a long way in your career. So make sure you observe minutely, you understand how to write an email, you understand how you can communicate your thought process in a meeting, you make sure you know how to follow up with people. Following up with people sometimes can be annoying. People don't like being followed up. So you need to understand what are the best practices of communicating. Asking help is a type of communication where many people struggle. They are scared to ask help. What will other person think? Will they help me? Well, unless you take an effort to send an email or send a communication or initiate a communication, you will not understand what is the response from that person. So make sure you take an effort to improve your communication. It's a myth that people think that only if you know English, then you know communication. No, it's not that way. If you are able to articulate your thought process into a sentence, then that means you're communicating. So guys, communication is very important for your success, for your growth, You make sure you write your goals properly. The goals must be tangible. I have done a talk on how to define goals with an expert. Check out my YouTube channel and my podcasts. There is a video on how to set goals appropriately, or goals or impact of goals at your workplace. I've done a talk with Saurabh Hartikar. He's a goals coach. He's a mind coach. He's a trainer. You should know how you should define the goals, right? So this is a very random talk about how we can define your goals, right? So I want to make sure that you start communicating. If you want any more information, reach out to me. Join my Facebook page, join my WhatsApp group, uh, follow me on Instagram, and you can subscribe to this channel. Press the bell icon so that whenever I upload a new video, you will get notified. And make sure you be focused, be consistent, and be invincible.